Now to Bartlett, where the city is struggling to make up for a massive budget shortfall after the state shut down the jail there. Chris Rogers joins us now. And Chris, this isn't the only jail that's shut its doors over the last year.
Well, Leslie, that's right. Texas is shutting down more prisons this year than any other time in recent history. It's a money-saving technique, but for the city of Bartlett, it's left them facing a bit of a financial crisis. 2 weeks ago, the Bartlett State Jail housed over 1,000 inmates. Today, the facility sits vacant and silent. It's one of 4 lockups across the state of Texas that have been shut down this year alone, the result of a shrinking inmate population.
In 2010, our offender population was about 156,000, and now it's closer to 146,000. And so we are able to safely absorb those offenders into our existing capacity without affecting public safety.
By shutting down the Bartlett facility, the state is saving upwards of $24 million. But for the city itself, the jail provided a much-needed revenue stream. Mayor James Grant says shutting its doors meant the city took a big hit.
So it's a pretty significant amount. You're talking pretty close to $800,000 a year.
The jail made up for about a third of the city's budget, and now the mayor and the city council are scrambling for ways to make up for that shortfall.
Revenue, but mainly it's going to come in utilities. Right now, Bartlett actually has some of the lowest utilities in the state, due largely in part to the fact that we had the prison sitting over there. But with that gone, with that lost revenue, obviously somebody's got to pay to keep the water flowing and the electricity flowing.
The problem is the city can't turn the facility into a source of income, at least not yet, because the state is keeping the facility on the back burner in case those incarceration numbers start to go up again.
So what's going to happen to it now is it essentially will be mothballed, and then if for some reason our population numbers go back up and there's a need for that facility, we would be able to ramp that back up.
For city officials, it's a frustrating standstill, as they would like to utilize the area to bring money back into Bartlett.
We're going to have to find somebody commercial that's willing to come in and invest a considerable amount of money to turn it into some type of, most likely, an industrial complex.
But for now, the facility will remain deserted, and a city will continue to search for a means to replace what it lost when that jail closed their doors. Now, Leslie, all in all, 4 lockups will be closed this year alone. When it's all said and done, the Lone Star State will have shuttered 8 prisons in just 6 years. Good news for Texas's crackdown on crime, but not so good for small communities like Bartlett. Leslie?